Hey, what's going on? Hey, hey, man, what's happening, man? Listen. Hey, listen. We was talking about that the other day, right? Hey, listen, man, I'm telling you, man, I was sitting on, listen, I'm talking about on Garfield. I was sitting on the back porch. Listen, I was sitting on the back porch and then my head just went back. You know what I'm saying? Into a daze. You know, like how I received Osada, the name Osada. Yeah, when that big bison was out in front of my house, it was the same thing, man. It was the same thing, man. Listen. Only thing I saw was 10, 15, 35, 47, and 54. And listen, and that Powerball number was 3. And listen, man, listen. I saw it play this day. I was in the back sitting down on the stoop. I said back porch, but it was on the stoop. And listen, I had a pool. Listen, I had a pool. Listen, I'm in between some type of, I'm in between two scenes of my life or something. You see, I'm seeing myself sitting down with my legs up, but at the same time, I'm seeing me sitting down on my concrete stairs in the back of my house on Garfield. Right. That's how it was, man. You see, and I'm seeing, and I saw that number right there, and I said, what the hell? But it was blended. And remember when I was telling you how, because I guess it just had finished raining, on Garfield, huh? That was December the 3rd on that Tuesday. Yeah, 2004. Yeah, 2004, man. And I was just, remember I told you I was sitting down on the concrete. But remember I was telling you how the rain made the melted snow or whatever it was, but from the backyard of Garfield, on the concrete, I could see, it was wet. The concrete was wet. But at the same time, I'm blended with me leaning back because I saw my toes, like my toes or my shin and my foot was coming out of my knees or something because it was blended because I was laying down on one scene, lounging back on one scene, you see. But my knees was folded in because I was sitting on the concrete stairs in the back of my house. You see, in the back door. Yeah. Listen, man. This was it was just so amazing, man. That was 4 years ago. 4 years ago. Can you imagine that? This is 2008. 2028, man. That was 4 years ago. And it was just like it was yesterday. It was just like it was yesterday, man. I don't know why. I don't know why I just got up and I felt that, man. I did because it was like that shiny concrete, it was shimmering but that was the pool. That was the pool in the house. Yeah, that was the pool right there. Yeah, that was the pool in back of my house, nigga. I'm telling you, man, that was the pool in back of my house, man. It just blew my mind. It's sometimes, I still be having these things, man. And listen, I get all this stuff by myself. Don't nobody be around when I be receiving these gifts and understandings. Listen, when I saw that big old bison in my front yard, man, it was the same way, man. Listen, my heart dropped. It dropped as if I had pure awareness of what I was talking about or what I was seeing. You see what I'm saying? Like I really experienced it because listen, the bison didn't move. It didn't fade out until the word was gone. Until I had it in my head. You see, till I had the spelling inside of my head. But I still always say that I don't know if that was an A or an O. You see, but since I know that 1 and that 5 from that O, you see, is a 6. You see, I just kept that because I got the 3 6s from my mother and my father. You see what I'm saying? I got the 3 6s from them, and it's a whole lot of things that they showed me that I had to go through to get here in 2008, man. You see, be aware. Let God use you. You know what I'm saying? Let God use you. I heard Mama say that, man. Yeah. No, yeah, I heard Mama say that in April, man, when I just broke down in them tears, man, because I didn't go to the funeral and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Let him use you. Let him use you. You see? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, get up. Let him use you. Yeah, man. So that's what I've been doing, man. I ain't calling on names. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just hollering out to the world to him. Yeah, remember all that type of stuff? And here I am in this house that I saw. You see, here I am in the house that I saw. Yeah. Listen. In 2006, my daughter came down those stairs that I was talking about. Remember I was telling you about the spiral stairs and stuff that leads into the kitchen? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? From the family room upstairs. Yeah, it leads into the kitchen. Yeah, listen, I saw all that, man. I saw all that on Garfield. Listen, yeah, I saw all that on Garfield, man. And it kind of made me, I don't know, man, because it was just like, why are you taunting me? Why are you making fun of me? I don't know how to get that stuff. You know how you did my mind and things like. And man, it was just, but I still didn't waver. I still didn't turn my back. You know what I'm saying? Everything he was giving me, I was screaming and hollering and everything, but at the same time, I was writing down what I'm seeing. You see, I was writing everything down. I was listening to what it was saying to me and writing it down. At the same time, I'm hurting, because I had a major headache. You see, yeah, on that day, man, yeah, Tuesday on the 3rd, you see, yeah, in December 2004, I had a major headache, man. You see, it was horrible. It was all in my frontal lobe and stuff. It's like somebody just came through and just shot something in my head or something, man. I woke up, man. Yeah, I woke up around about 5:15 a.m., man. On that Tuesday morning. Cold as heck outside. Yeah, I'm trying to put something in you. You see, I be trying, listen. Listen, I don't be understanding sometimes, man. I don't be understand. Listen, I'm still talking the same way. Yeah, man, I'm still talking the same way. I'm still talking like I used to talk, man, 4 years ago. Because sometimes it just, yeah, I'm still, listen, I'm still by myself. You see, I thought I'd have a companion, but he ain't put me in the mix. It's like I'm still growing somewhere and he's still trying to teach me something, man. I didn't saw it all. I didn't saw all these things in those 3 years. Yeah, because I ain't get the money until January 2005. Yeah, man. Yeah, when I bought that damn ticket, man. Listen. I was gonna frame it, but shit, if I'm gonna invite people over, because I've been in that house, man. I've been in that big ass house, man, for 4 years, all by my motherfucking self. All by myself, man. I furnished the whole motherfucking thing, man. Everything. Bought my own truck. I lifted all the furniture, man. Did everything all by myself, man. Because I ain't had nobody to call. You see, I ain't had nobody to call. You see, and the people that used to get in contact with me, they was more females, from my family and things like that. You see, my auntie, she'd come through every blue moon. Yeah. Yeah, as a matter of fact, before I saw that number and I played it, you see, shit, because I was just somebody giving me a number to play. You know what I'm saying? So I went and played the number, But before that, I had just got back from Cincinnati. Yeah, my auntie, we drove up to Cincinnati to see, so I could see my auntie, man. You know what I'm saying? She's in there, she's up there in age. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, and we went to see her. My father's sister. Yeah. And both of them was there. The younger sister was there, and it's just like, man, all this stuff blew my mind, man. I felt good that whole day. I felt good, man. I went downtown. Auntie took me downtown Cincinnati, man, and I saw Finley Market, and I saw all these things in there. I'm looking at a whole lot of white people, white Jewish looking people. You know what I'm saying? And they all looking at me like they know me and stuff and shit. I done shook a priest's hand. He's from San Francisco. Yeah, I done done all that. I was doing all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, man. Yeah. No. The old lady, she came. Well, I don't know. Listen. It's in 2004, what? I was, shit. Yeah, I was 57. I was 57 years old in 2004. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes people just look older than they look. But the lady, you know what I'm saying? When she came through, me and Auntie was sitting at the little table and stuff, you see? Because we was eating some chicken fingers, you see? And so she came by and she said, hey, can we sit right here? Can we sit right here? My uncle, he's hungry and he trying to get he's tired of walking and whatever, she was saying whatever, asking us, could she sit with us, you see? And we was like, yeah. So there was a seat in front of me. My auntie was to my right, and then you had the priest. He was to my left, you see? Yeah, older guy, he was 94 years old. 94 years old, man. Yeah, he was. And listen. And so we was, hey, listen. I'm telling you, man, this is real shit. And listen, the lady asked her uncle, do he want something to eat, right? And he was like, she was like, well, what do you want? And he kept saying, he couldn't hardly talk, you know what I'm saying? He was talking real soft, you see, And it was just like she couldn't hardly hear it. And she said to him, what do you want to eat? And he kept saying, zero, And she said, I can't hear you. Can you say it a little louder? And he says, zero. And she said, oh, zero. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, But anyway, she asked me and Auntie, would it be okay if she go find her uncle? He said gyro. Find her uncle a gyro. And so we was like, yeah. She said, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna walk down the aisle and see if I can find him something to eat, right? So listen, time went past. We didn't finish our chicken fingers and our French fries and we didn't finish all that, right? And so Auntie was like, where's she at? It's time to go. We finished. It's time to go. No, we can't. We ain't gonna be waiting nobody. You know what I'm saying? We ain't babysitter. Auntie kind of fiery, like what I'm saying, undercover fiery. Yeah. What I'm saying. That Scorpio come out real quick. But anyway, listen to what I'm saying. But listen, the woman never came back, and so so the priest. So I turned to the priest. While my auntie was thinking like, what in the hell is going on? And then I asked the priest, I said, so you a priest, huh? And he said, yeah, how do you know? I said, well, when your auntie came over here and sat down, she was telling us a little bit about your accolades, in your world. You was a priest in San Francisco. And he looked at me like one of those Italian gangsters. He looked at me like, no, I asked you, how you know? And I'm wait a minute. He was talking like, he was talking like that at first. You know what I'm saying? And even I said that to him. It's like he looked at me, he changed to some type of gangster, some type of hard nigga, like a mobster or something, and looked me right in my eye and said, how do you know that? What you know about me? You know what I'm saying? Shit. But listen, I didn't waver. I just looked him right back in his eyes. I said, your auntie told me. But how do you know? I said, your auntie told me. I just kept it right there. And then he looked at me, kind of smiled a little bit and shook his head. And I said, listen, we're about to get out of here. And it was good talking to you. I said, I just hope one day that I'll reach your age. I always call her Shashuna.
Look around the corner.
Oh, look.
How you doing?
This is my twin right here. Yeah.
Hey, Shirley, how are you? I'm good. Good to see you.
Oh, it's good to see you.
I'm trying to get you over here forever.
Pam,
Start smiling a little bit, you see, and so as I was leaving, going around his left side, you see, he grabbed my hand. He grabbed my hand and threw it up in the air. He kind of shook my hand in the air like that. Yeah. That was at Finley Market. He did that, man. He shook my hand. We shook hands. You know what I'm saying? Like we sealed the deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit. Because listen, these type things be happening to your brother. You see, and I don't be understanding it sometimes. I told you, man, I be telling people, man, I'll be walking through these doors. You see, I be walking through these doors. I be trying to, something inside of me be helping people. You see what I'm saying? These people just come out of nowhere. She just dropped the priest who was about to transition, a white person. He was probably I don't know if he was a good person or a bad person. I didn't care. You see, I just used what was in my heart. You see, use what was in my heart because I know, you see, she could have told me he was a chef. She didn't have to tell me who he was and what he used to do back in the day. You see, yeah. You see, I didn't look at it negative. You see, I didn't look at it positive. You see, I just remember, you see, that when he comes, you see, prepare yourself, you see, and talk to the Spirit. The Lord's Spirit, or if it's a high spirit, talk to the Spirit. Let him know that I'm inside of you. Listen, that's how it was when I was talking to the priest. Yeah, talking to this white gangster-looking old-ass man. You see, you born in he was 94 years old. Oh, man, this is heavy. This is some heavy stuff, man. Sometimes, because that 94 adds up to a 13. It adds up to a 13. 67 adds up to a 13. You see? Now, I know I have I don't know if I got a video of that. Still got that video. Because I don't think I posted up on their new, on YouTube's new page, man. Because remember, they had that in 2004, they had that old YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but now everything is holographic and shit. You be sitting in the living room talking to your auntie and shit. You know what I'm saying? However she's sitting down, she be sitting down on your couch looking like that too. Yeah, man, that whatever type of shit, yeah, man, that shit is listen, that stuff is hella tight how they got it now though. But no, man, listen. That stuff just tripped me out though, man. It really tripped me out. Listen, I'm sitting up here talking about this 4 years later, and I'm just walking back and forth inside of my garage. There was the same square footage. My garage that I have right now, you see, the size of it was the size of my house on Garfield. And Avery, she's still right here following me around and stuff, Now she just followed me to the garage. Yeah, before I get out of this. Yeah, she always do that, man. Follow me around everywhere. But yeah, man, the square footage of the house on Garfield. You see? But I'm in the living room. I told you. See, I can't I'm still at Garfield, man. Yeah, I just said living room. I used to walk from the kitchen, to the kitchen to the living room, walk back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, walking back and forth, telling my story, writing this book. You see? Yeah, man, writing this book, chapter by chapter. You see everything, writing this book, writing in the atmosphere. Or that dude is that for some reason I used to see like in a cloudy, you know how the sun kind of comes through your house and it gives off some type of reflection from in the inside, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, it always looked like it's a guy sitting on the cloud and he just writing things down. Yeah, that's what it looked like, man. That's what it looked like. I don't know how it worked. It's been like that since I used to live over there, man. Yeah. I moved on Garfield in 2015, 14 or 15. Yeah, it been like that all the time. You see, I saw it a year since I was, inside of the house. But nah, man, that house is just like, it's the size of my, I got 3-car garage, but then I'm sorry. Well, it's a 3-car garage, but the 2 is connected. And then the other one, look, Like I'm trying to talk about it, and like I'm used to it and shit, but I can't, not yet. It's been 4 years. It's been 4 years. I've been living in this house, in this new house, for a long time. I just have to remember and get used to it. You see, Garfield, that little house that I made all those videos in, that was just my way to get to the new house, or get to that house that I was already born in, that I was already in. I don't think you understand what I'm talking about. If you do, follow me now. You see, but the length of the house and everything is the size of the one garage that's connected to the attached garage. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. But yeah, man, it's a trip, man. It's a trip. I'm sitting up here just thinking about that, man. I was thinking about that. I just went downstairs in the basement and opened the safe and just took out the lottery ticket, man. And was just looking at it, and it just blew my mind. Yeah, Tuesday, December 3rd, man. Ain't that a trip? Man, it just blew my mind, man. It just blew my mind. It blew my mind. It's just a trip, man. It's a trip. And I'm up here thinking, when I won that money, I didn't do nothing. When I saw the winning numbers, I ain't had no money. I wasn't even thinking about no money. Only thing I was thinking about is like, okay, so when I get my shit, so what I need to do, I just need to start getting everything, cleaning up this house, getting everything straight. You see what I'm saying? And yeah. Clean up the house, throw everything away I don't want. You see, I just started preparing myself to move. Yeah, I just started preparing myself to move. And so when I finished with the house and everything, and packed everything up like I was ready to move, that's when I went down to the lottery place. Yeah. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, that's when I went down to the lottery place. Yep, I did all that in 2004. On that, yeah. Well, I started Wednesday. Because I remember I signed the back of the ticket. I signed the back of the ticket Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah, man. I signed the back of that ticket Wednesday now. Shoot. I sure did. I signed it Wednesday, but I didn't go down. I didn't go down there until I was finished though. Yeah. Listen. I'm trying to tell you something, man. I did all of that. I prepared myself, everything. Listen, I keep telling you, man, listen, I don't know how it works. I just need to be in these spaces and just do exactly, what I'm supposed. Well, actually, I had to meet myself in 2008. I had to meet myself and see how I was living, and then like re-engineer how I got there. So I had to be living in there and then find myself on Garfield and see what I was doing in there, and then whispering in my ear, even when I'm sitting up here just raising my voice around the house recording. You see what I'm saying? You see? Yeah. In the midst of all these things, I gotta whisper something in my ear as I'm talking. Yeah, as I'm talking, that's what they be hearing. You see, that's what they be hearing. They'll hear me say something cool, and then all of a sudden I cuss and then curl their stomach. They don't listen to me no more after that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how they are, man. They don't listen to me after that. Some people, they cuss because of me cussing. It tickles them a little bit. It tickles their stomach a little bit. You see, because it makes some people's stomach rock when I do that. It makes some people laugh and shit. They be giggling, because of my giggles, I guess. I don't know. You see, I don't know. It's a happy thing. Sometimes it's a sad thing. I don't know. I don't know. Listen. I don't know the difference between the two. I don't even want to know. You see, I don't even want to know. I don't want to know nothing. I don't know nothing. You see, I'm just doing what I was told. I'm just doing what I'm told. Write these things down. You see, write these things down, and that's what I'm doing, and I'm writing them down as I'm talking. You see, I'm writing them down as I'm talking. People don't understand what I'm talking about. You see, they keep on trying to talk. They telling me about some things that's in the past and all these great monsters and stuff. They did all these super duper things. Why don't they keep it to themselves and manifest these things instead of telling people that that's hunting them? You see, I used to always say that, man. Keep it to yourself. You see, and talk amongst yourself about your supreme beings that you remember or that you didn't read, that allowed you to read. You see what I'm saying? Because they made it to where you can't excavate these things. You see, you can't excavate them. You see, and if you do, you must be somebody deep in their organization. You see, that allows somebody that look like me excavate something. You see what I'm saying? That has something to do with you and your heritage. You know what I'm saying? No, they feel like they own everything. You know what I'm saying? It's their grounds, it's their earth. That's how they be talking. That's how they be talking. And then all of a sudden they're gonna try to write me a letter. You see, write me a letter of thank you and congratulations. Just trying to mock me, trying to mock me. They listen, only reason they saying that because, because they know I don't have that energy like I had, when I was young, when they first came and tried to harm me, tried to kill me and shit. You see, they see I survived, but I don't have no energy to fight. And then all the people that were supposed to help me, you see, it delayed them. Some of them dead, some of them in the penitentiary. And then all the people that's doing what I used to do, I wasn't supposed to say shit, but they're inside of it. They don't know that their brother was doing this on camera. Back in 2004, all the way from 2015. Yeah, they don't know. They don't know what their brother was doing. You see, until that Chinese dude came in and took all my shit and put it all together. He put it all together and shit where I'm talking on these, all the scripts. He put all that shit together and wrote the book, man. He wrote the book of his brother, man, because people that look like me, they wouldn't touch it because I wasn't shiny enough. I didn't have that bull like in front of me, that golden calf in front of me. Yeah. So this Chinese dude, he came in and took my book and wrote the whole motherfucking book. You see, he gave it to me, man. Listen, I was living in a new house when he came through with this. You see, he came through with this, man. Yeah. And then the same thing, it's like what I'm receiving from the people, it's the same joy or the same feeling I had when the Most High gave me that number to play. You see? Listen, I never checked to see if it was the coordinates, to the new house. I never checked that. I never checked it out. You see? I never checked it out. I didn't even care. I just knew what I had to do. Slow down, nigga. Slow down. Remember, you get off that phone 5 o'clock in the morning. You see? 5 o'clock in the morning. It was 5:50. When you turn and look at that stove, it was 5:50 in the a.m. December 3rd, 2004. And that's when you got off this damn phone. And that was just wild. That was just wild. And that was the end, you see, to that world. You see, that you wrote your book in. In a minute, y'all. Love you in a minute.